Could you recommend any good sources of Games Master advice? I find most books a little wanting on the subject.
I think that everyone's table is different. There are too many chaotic dynamics to a table, and to you as an individual games master, advice that works for one person will not work for another. General advice you will usually find in game books, and specific advice you will also generally find in game books relating to that game. But I usually find even that advice to be wanting. It's just too much of it is conditional, and depends on your players and you and the environment and the situation in which you're playing and the cultural milieu in which we all find ourselves, and yakety schmackety simulated cheese products all over my face. So there aren't really any great guides. Maybe I'll write one day. I did have a plan to do so, but never followed through on it. But I think even my advice would have the same sort of issues, even if I took an approach that, these are some ideas. They might work for you, they might not. Some of this might be useful, some of it you might not. Even if I took that kind of approach, that lacks the confidence that you would expect from instructional books on how to do something, right? I mean, if IKEA furniture came with suggestions, that would be something a bit different. I mean, it's not Lego, is it? Of the Games Master advice books that I have read, I would say the most useful was Listen Up, You Primitive Screwheads, which was a Games Master's guide for Cyberpunk 2020. And I'd say that's still worth reading. Otherwise, what people call Games Masters books tends to just include extra rules and like random tables and things, which I personally find of limited use. So I really don't know. Some of the advice for players in the Dragon Warriors books regarding tactics and so on, that's something useful. You could apply to your NPCs and monsters. So there's that, I suppose. There are, in my humble opinion, there aren't really any good books of Games Master advice out there. I may be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments or offer links and advice to the people wondering what the answer to this question was.